All right, ready to go here. And now here is Riley Green. And that's through there for a strike. And we're underway here in the home opener. Makes the catch. One down. And now it's Manny Machado. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Kicks and fires. In the dirt, but kept close. And the runner holds. Machado over at first with one away. And now 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
Slice the other way and foul.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Rodriguez racing after it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 down. Matt Wallner up now for the Tigers. Wallner measures 6 feet 4 inches. Batting in the cleanup spot. He's usually in right field, but today he's getting the DH treatment.
No balls. 1 strike.
Well, a nice day off for him, not having to jog out to the outfield. Gets to be in the DH spot. Be curious to see how he keeps himself in a rhythm, not playing defense.
No, that's it.
The next pitch misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. Hard hit, left field, base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. And here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz. And that is out of play. Moore to second, and he's out. They don't come much closer than that. Back in Seattle, today's starting pitcher, Jack Flaherty.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Everything came together for him. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel,
and he boots it.
Back-to-back singles. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Hard.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. But no advance from the runners. So here's the cleanup hitter, Luke Raley. Swings through that one. 0-1.
No
Well,
ball.
all eyes
One
on the
strike.
double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this
Ball.
inning.
And that's off the inside edge. 1-1. That's down and in.
2-1.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Machado. Off balance speed. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Randy Arozarena swings through it for
0-1.
strike one. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Here in the third and final game of the series.
Ball.
That misses the zone, and the count 1-2. Stays alive. That's
Ball.
inside. On the ground, right side. Throws to first in time. That ends the inning. Back at T-Mobile Park, top of the second. Here's the veteran second baseman, Jeff McNeil. Right down the chute, 0-1.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the
That's
mound.
a check. What do
Started
you got?
after it, appealed to third, and he held up. On the ground, right side. Takes it himself.
Out.
1 up, 1 down. This is Willie Castro.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
And that one is lifted in the air. Reynolds gets under it. That's out number 2. 2 down, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, Jake Myers. Tap foul at the plate. Next offering is fouled back. 2 out, space is empty. And a
That's a
breaking
ball.
ball misses outside.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the third baseman, Dylan Moore. And a swing and a miss.
No balls. 1 strike.
Comes up empty.
Well, you got the hitter already
0-2.
chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
On the outside corner, got him looking. Brian Reynolds here. That one ripped, but foul. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. Squeezes it out. Number 2, Dylan Cruz, the next to hit. And that's
0-1.
outside.
1-0.
Nothing here in the bottom of the second. Swing and a foul out of play. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Fires to first on the run. What a play. Inning over. And we're back. Now, Akil Baddoo. Woo back to work. Out to short. Whips it to first.
Out.
One up, one down. Here's Riley Green. Fly to left his first time. Late with the swing there.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Moore makes the grab, and there's two gone. Manny Machado up to the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And Manny gets a piece. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a bouncer towards third. Sends it to first.
He's out.
And the Tigers retire. Set for the bottom of the third. And now the switch hitting catcher, Cal Raleigh. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that
Ball
swing.
one.
Definitely generated some good bat speed.
1 ball.
Squirts
no
away a little
strikes.
bit. Raleigh on at first. Nobody out. Slider right there.
1-1.
Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. Over to Castro for 1. Relay to first. Double play. And now for Seattle, J.P. Crawford. And he's already singled in this game. And he swings and misses at the initial
No
offering.
balls. 1 strike.
And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Gonna count
Ball.
1 and 2.
1-2.
The
Ball
shortstop
2.
takes the ball. In the air, left field, down the line, and that's a fair ball. So a man aboard. The batter now, Jorge Polanco.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here in the last half of the third. Left field, way back there to the warning track, makes the catch. As we go to the top of the fourth. And now the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That one back. And it's gone. Home run. All muscle to center field. And that gives them a lead. It's 1-0. Now a screamer into the outfield. That's a base hit.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Next one is off the plate. Now 2-0.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 down. And now here's Jeff McNeil. Grounded out his first time up. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. inside. And 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Wallner at first, 1 gone.
Ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
That's
Ball
outside. And that's ball 3.
He
3
hasn't
balls,
fallen
1
behind in the
strike.
count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. That one felt good. Second home run of the inning for him. It's 3-0. And that one pulled foul. Well struck right field. That one hops against the fence. Now he turns and heads for second. To second, pulls him off the bag.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Breaking ball down and in. He did a nice job of just catching out in front. I like that he didn't spin off the ball by opening up that front hip too early.
Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That one's deep. Pulls it in on the warning track. Akil Baddoo getting ready to hit. He's 0 for 1. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
0-1.
Up the middle. Oh, great stop to first. And
That's
very
an out.
nicely done for the out. Bottom of the inning, and stepping in for the Mariners, Luke Raley. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Mariners definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
And
Ball.
misses inside.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Pitch
Ball
is in the
2.
dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Lifted in the air down the left side. Green pulls it in on the run.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
A Rosarena now in the box.
No
Comes
ball.
up empty
1
with a
strike.
swing there. Check
Hard,
swing, but he
2.
went too far. That's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Hit in the air, right field. Baddoo. He's got it, and there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Dylan Moore. High fly ball out to left field. Green under it. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now the left fielder, Riley Green.
Well, these Tigers doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1.
Fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
All over that one right there. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up, went the other way for the knock.
Oh, what a lunging grab. Runner tags at second. He thought about it, but instead returns to second.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
Torkelson,
right.
batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Green, the runner at second with 1 away. And that one wrapped foul. Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that's a base hit. Lead runner puts the brakes on, so now it's runners at first and third.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to...
Headed towards the corner, Cruz. Towards the line, can't get
foul.
there. This one lands foul. Right through there for a strike.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. This looks like extra bases. One run across. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. 2 runs are in.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Man at second. Chop to third. And a foul ball. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Jeff McNeil stands in. He's already homered in this game. And he grounds one to the right side. Safe at first as they can't make the play. And the batter will be the shortstop. Willie Castro, 1 for 2. And foul ball. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Rodriguez makes the play. Runner tagging from third. Not in time. He's safe.
Well, that can be a tough one with the bases loaded. You can try to do too much, but there he didn't. He stayed within himself. He got that run in with the sac fly. Would have been nice if the runners behind could have advanced, but they'll take what they got.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Makes the catch, and that is that. Back in Seattle, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the switch-hitting outfielder, Brian Reynolds. And first offering is fouled off.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Struck him out looking. Dylan Cruz up next for the Mariners. Just missed.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
He swings and fouls one off. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 down, bases empty. Here's a big power threat. Cal Raleigh. And first offering is fouled off.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Pitch misses, and it's 1-1.
1-1.
Got close to the immaculate inning, and he just couldn't find the zone right there. When you think about it, 9 straight strikes, so tough to do.
And the Mariners set down 1-2-3. Back at T-Mobile Park, all set. For the top of the sixth. Now it's the right fielder, Akil Baddoo. Hit well, right field, way back, and gone. A massive home run. And they tack on to their lead. It's 7-0. At the plate, Riley Green. And first offering is fouled off. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Moore. Zips it across. Out. Now one gone in the top of the sixth. Now Machado up here. 1 for 3. Foul ball. And Manny gets a piece. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Ripped on the ground to second. Fires over to first. Machado out of the play. 2 outs, base is empty. Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. He's already homered here in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. No play, that's an infield single. So 2 down. Matt Wallner up now for the Tigers. Ground ball up the middle. Polanco. They get the force. That ends the frame. And welcome back to the ballpark. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's the Mariners' leadoff man, Julio Rodriguez. In the air to left center, Myers sizes this one up, and there's one away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Now a chance for Jorge Polanco. Over to Castro for one. What a double play that was. Inning over. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
Singing, did anybody ever give you the silent treatment?
I don't remember that they did. I think they were pretty cool with me in terms of celebrating my rookie year. First home run came in Anaheim against the Angels, and I always love to watch now, though, especially when that player is unsuspected.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Willie Castro up now for the Tigers. That one is absolutely belted. Rodriguez pulls it down, 2 away. Jake Myers up now for the Tigers. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Out to short, Crawford. That's out number 3. Bottom of the 7th, and here's the first baseman, Luke. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And first offering is fouled off. Breaking
Ball.
ball misses down and away.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Got him swinging. And the batter now, Dylan Moore. Pull for 2 in this one. And there's a foul ball. Brisky, in his 3rd season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, and he works in a sinker.
No balls. 2 strikes.
That one hit to right. Makes a nice running catch. And there's 2 away. B-Ray coming to the plate now. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, and that is that. We go to the 8th, and now the right fielder, Akil Baddoo. Snyder back to work. Cruz under it. Corrals it, and there's 1 down.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Polanco. The throw to first, out. And that's an out. 2 down, bases empty. And next up for the Tigers, Manny Machado. And first offering is fouled off. Smoked into left, base hit. And that extends the inning for Spencer Torkelson. Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Just off the inside edge.
1 ball. 1 strike.
Going back. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. And we're back. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now it's going to be Dylan Cruz. Swing and a high fly ball right field. And there's 1 down. And now the catcher comes up to him. Cal Raleigh. And
Ball
that's
1.
outside. And that's ball 1. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. 1 out, bases empty. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the
1
miss.
ball. 2 strikes.
He swings and drives 1 out to deep left field. Back there. And that one is gone. And they've got their first run. It's 7-1. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. And a foul ball. Fought off foul. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And that keeps the inning going.
Waste no time there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. And now the 0-1. That's ripped. Base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs. Luke Raley up next for the Mariners. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. Back in Seattle, all set to start the 9th in this one. And now the DH, Matt Wallner. Ripped, but it curls foul. 0-1 now. And strike two.
0-2.
And that
That's
one
a
is
ball.
inside.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. And makes the grab. And there's one down. Yainer Diaz up now for the Tigers. Known for his rocket arm behind the plate. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
And the 0-1. Fouled off left side. That one lifted to left. Cruz on the move. Drops into the glove. Throws to second. Throw behind the runner. And they've got him doubled off. We head to the bottom of the ninth. Now it's Randy Arozarena. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. He won't get there. That should be extra bases.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way.
So the Tigers get a new arm from the pen, Evan Phillips.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Swings through that one.
This guy's sink has so much drop
No
in it. It's
ball.
almost like a
2
split
strikes.
finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Now here is Brian Reynolds. Swings and misses. Strike one.
0-1.
Man at first, one away. Next offering is fouled back. Got him looking. And they're down to their last out. And up next for Seattle, Dylan Cruz. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Lifted to left, and that should do it. And that'll do it. The Tigers take this one in a blowout.